everybody. I'm going to do a different style of video today, and I've really never have spoke out like this before, or even felt like this before, because I was a nonchalant voter for a very long time. So I want to express the importance of voting to everybody, and I am not going to specifically mention any candidates or names, but besides the president and the amendments that we are voting on, I want to bring highlight to the other guys, the whole page full of people that we are voting for, that most of the time nobody even looks up one bit, not even looks up their name, not all, not even to get an overview, to understand who they even look like, or who they are, or what they represent. Or, you know, a lot of these people have been in office for a while and have been in different positions, and they just change it up a little bit. Like, so for instance, the one sections where it's like a certain district, there are certain guys that have, like, they'll just apply for another district once their terms are up. So, like, they kind of get through their little loopholes and they just keep getting elected because people don't pay attention, and they go in there eager to vote for, like, the president and all this other stuff, and they just vote for one party throughout the whole board, and they don't care about any of the other people. They don't look up any of that stuff. But what they don't realize is that those people affect you the most. Those people are the ones independently representing you in your district, in your county. And St. Francis County, the area that I am from, Farmington, Deloge, Bonne Terre, the whole area right there, there's two different people on there that are running that you need to vote for, you need to pay attention to, okay? Like, there's multiple people that you need to look up, that you need to really figure out what their views are and what they support, and if they're voting and making laws against you, okay? And, like, if these people are actually going to advocate for people and do something for people, or if it's going to be the same shit that you have dealt with for years on years. These guys just going to the bar and hanging out and being buddy-buddy and taking money from the town and acting like it's just a fucking ghost town, poor-ass community. And it's not. It really isn't. Okay, don't let them fool you. They have you very much in this mindset that Bonne Terre area is just so poor and you just shouldn't even pay attention about politics because it doesn't even matter. And I'm telling you one thing right now, if it didn't matter, they wouldn't care about it. They would not put so much effort in to distract you, to make you not understand things. Like, the whole legal aspect of stuff, I'm still, like, really lost in when it comes down to, like, looking into, say I hit the lottery, you know what I'm saying, and I win money, and I win a lot of money. When I was younger, you know, I was just like, cool, you just win some money, like, you just get that money, and they just take their bit out, they just take their little taxes out, yada yada, and, like, that's just what you get. Well, no. So once you win that, now you're considered in a new tax bracket because you have new income, okay? Automatically, as soon as that money hits your bank account, you're a new tax bracket. So then you're hit with all these taxes that come with those tax brackets. Then half of the time, those are the areas that aren't really even super rich people. And they try to convince really poor people that those are the bad guys. Those are the people that we need to tax and the people that we need to go against. And for real, those are the people that are just really making it good for themselves and, like, have finally come up, but then they start taxing the shit out of them to the point to where they're almost back down to, like, medium. You know what I'm saying? They're lucky if they're even, like, making it out. You know, it is after all that. Like, so it's just like, and then you got to think of everything you buy. You get taxed on, like, the amount of taxes that we pay and put in and then we're told at the end of the day that we can't go to college, we don't deserve to go to the doctor. Even women, you can get insurance if you get pregnant and you have a baby. They'll make sure the baby's alive and the baby's okay. They don't give a shit about the mom. They are not doing any other thing for the mom whatsoever, just making sure that baby stays alive. That's the only thing that doctor is meant to do. Okay, if you are not going to a doctor that is meant for you specifically and not the baby, that doctor's not meant for you. Okay? So I'm just saying, like, I don't understand how we not only don't have health care, but then when we pay hundreds of dollars in health care, we can't go see an Ayurvedic doctor. We can't go get a massage. We can't go to the chiropractor. We can't go do holistic health classes like, yoga and, things that actually better us, that teach us how to eat healthy, that teach us how to do things for ourselves and the importance of these things. We never learn about our chakras, our energy centers. We never learn about how our body truly functions. We're just taught to just pretend we're fucking robots and just shrug on with our day. So keep these things in mind. We were taught those things because they want us to be robots. They want us to be in that mindset. You have to take the steps to say, I am not going to do these things. I am going to step above this, and I am going to think beyond. And I'm going, also, I'm sorry, but how often are you on your phone? You're on your phone all day? All motherfucking day, okay? How often do you look up shit that actually feeds your mind and teaches you? What do you learn day to day? What have you learned today? When do you ever, actually reflect on yourself and think to yourself, what have I actually learned today? And the reason I started this thinking is because the other day, I'm trying to do a program to make a course, and it's not just the knowledge, it's also knowing how to do things digitally and do things online and on computer. And I didn't really ever have interest in that. When I thought of that stuff, I just thought of just basic marketing stuff and things that had nothing to even do with me. Back in the day, spiritual work and healing practices weren't really online, like it wasn't really as open as it is now. So it's all new to not only me but the whole field. But I had to watch a whole bunch of videos on how to work different things and learn different things, and I was just thinking to myself, wow, there's so much information out here that I could literally watch a video a day, every day, or multiple videos a day, and then still just have so much to still pick and choose from to learn. There's just so much out here. And if you're living every day just the same mundane shit and just turning on the TV and numbing yourself and just not ever expanding yourself, I'm telling you now that it's never going to benefit you. Our brain is a living entity, and it functions through magnetic shocks, pretty much. When you're thinking, it's spreading that shock throughout your brain. And so, the more you think and the more you read and the more you actually use your brain, the more it grows the synapses to connect and actually make sure that there's a circuit going on, or else think of it like a light bulb, it blows and the little circuit's broken inside of there. So don't do that to yourself. When you're drinking, when you're doing drugs, when you're out here just laying on the couch and playing video games and watching anime all day and not ever using your brain to help build you into something, then you're just wasting yourself. What's the point of that? I want to encourage people to not only not waste themselves and to continuously learn and grow, but to, again, take back the realization that we do make a difference when we vote and when we pay attention to what's going on around us, and things can turn around real fast. I mean, whenever you think about the Holocaust and when things like that happened, it's really scary because it really happened. Those things really happened. Throughout history, so much destruction and chaos and death and everything else has happened. And we just pretend to act like we're just safe in the United States and like it's never going to happen to us. And there's nothing to worry about. And the number one thing are politicians. Okay? Like, pay attention. No politician, likes you. They don't give two shits about you personally. Okay? You need to think about you and your family, what their goal is, and how they're going to actually change things for you. And if it's anything that's going to poison you, that's going to make it to where you don't have clean water or air, that makes it to where you don't have good regulations and OSHA regulations at work, to where you can go to work safely. I couldn't imagine going to half of these jobs with the fucking OSHA. Okay? If I show up to these jobs and they're having me do all this oil work and all this other stuff without any kind of OSHA regulations, I would log off. I would leave right then, because there ain't no way. That's just asking to die. Like, what are we doing? Why are we doing that? Use your brain, guys. Okay? We only live once, but you shouldn't want to die tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to bring back unity and keeping knowledge sacred and passing that along, because if that gets lost, we're literally going to be like the movie, like Idiocracy. Like, it's really a reality, for real. Don't make that a reality. Let's change that. Starts with you.